Also, real quick, Danae, I just sent you a message on Slack. Can you check it out?
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think Nicole's getting on and she's gonna share this slide. Oh, Nicole's here. Yeah. She's gonna share the slide.
Okay. She's co-host too, so you guys should be good now. Good luck.
All right, cool. Thank you.
Shreya. Hey, I'm gonna head out, but just DM me on Slack if you need anything, okay?
Of course. Thank you.
Later. Bye.
Yes, I'm gonna.
Let you share your screen.
1 second. Cool slides. Do not disturb. Cool. Hey, Danae.
Okay.
Can you see? Hi,
Hey, Colin.
Share screen.
Miracle.
Cool. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Awesome. Just wondering if they made any changes. No, they did not. Cool. Awesome. How are you doing, Danae?
I'm tired. I've had a relatively productive day, and I think I deserve a break for the rest of the week.
I think you do deserve a break, yes. Oh, wait, you can't see me, huh? Hold on. Zoom. This is so weird. Start video.
Miracle.
Yes.
I just said hi.
Oh, hey.
How are you?
So tired.
Oh. Did you work today?
No, I only work on weekends. I had a lot of work to do, and I had to go to my internship and do some training so I can start working on a different project.
You have an internship and a job?
I have the job is just like part-time, like, COVID hit, let me just get extra money. And then the internship is like position, like I need it for experience.
Still a lot going
So
on.
if I'm not talking as much, you'll know why.
I got you. Yeah, we're just gonna wait for the people to join, and then there's a slide for us to introduce ourselves. We can do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me see. I should have sent out a reminder. That I should have done. Once I get my Airtable skills up.
No, I should learn Airtable, really. I was looking at Figma last night. It was looking really cool. I don't know where to begin with that. I don't.
If anything, you could probably like talk to Young Chi about the Figma stuff, because she seems to have all that under control.
Well, I sent Young Chi my my picture last night, kind of late, and they responded pretty quickly, and I was like, oh, thank you so much.
Also, they're 3 hours.
Wait, so what about my picture?
You didn't send one.
I did. I sent it to Danae.
Yeah, you sent that to me. I sent that for the social media post, but I don't think she put it on the Figma. That was the thing.
Yeah, no, I didn't see.
Because the pictures she had on the Figma were from like before the social media post. That's okay. We'll get your picture on Figma.
One day.
Oh, miracle. How are classes going so far at everybody? Especially Miracle, because you're not CS.
My classes are going great.
Wait, actually, that's great. I love that.
It's only because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just turning in assignments and vibing.
No learning, just vibes.
Really.
Okay.
No, at least for this past week, like, I don't know, all the professors said, here are all the assignments we can think of, and we've been doing that. But
Must be nice. My teachers be coming up with assignments out of nowhere. I feel like, now you know we never had this much homework before.
I participated. I answered one question, and my mama was like, "God bless you," and that really made my day. I said, "Wow, me?
yeah, like I said, we love participation.
Oh my God."
No. Simone, come back. No, I was in class today and I had that little confused face on my blackboard thing. And then my teacher goes, Jarman, can you answer this question? And I said, obviously, you see the confused face. Like, and then I get on there and I was like, I'm confused. And he was like, what are you confused on? Everything. You keep going too fast. I can't even get a full notes in. And he deletes the writing and stuff. So when he posts the PowerPoints, it doesn't have the work that he worked out. It just has like blank spaces. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this?
He doesn't record the lectures.
He records them and don't post them.
No. Maybe if you send him an email, he will.
No, he's already mad at me for the semester. I literally was having Blackboard issues one day and he told me I need to figure out how to fix Blackboard. I said that was not my fault. We weren't even using Blackboard. We was using Zoom. How you gonna switch randomly in the middle of the week and be like, you know what, I'm gonna just use Blackboard instead? No heads up. Just on Blackboard chilling while the rest of the class is on Zoom. Yeah, so I'm not gonna send him no emails. He already kind of beefing with me with the attendance.
Cool. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. We're probably going to wait a couple more minutes to see if anyone else rolls in, and then we'll get started.
Yeah, I probably should have sent them a little reminder for the people that might have signed up like a week ago. It's a lot going on, but we can wait a little bit.
It's like a little happening now thing. Like with the flyer and say like happening now.
Oh.
Yeah, I just sent like a reminder in the CS group me. And see. We can probably start at like 5:05.
Okay, sounds good. Again, I hope classes are going well for everyone. I know for at least us, it picked up a little bit this week, so I hope y'all are dealing with that fine.
Sorry, I had to relocate.
Did I tell you that our electricity went out? Or at least in my room, like half the outlets don't. So, yeah.
Is it like you said just in your room?
My room and Colin's room.
Yeah, call the landlord. Mhm. All right, cool. We can. Let me do not disturb.
All right.
You want to get started?
Yeah, we can get started.
All right, cool.
Alrighty. Cool. Or yeah. Hi everyone. Oh yes, I guess today we'll be talking to you all about the Intro to Data Science BitCamp that Bit Project will, or we are going to be hosting for students at Howard. Just a quick introduction of the team members of the Howard chapter of Bit Project. My name is Nicole. I'm currently a junior computer science major from Cerritos, California.
My name is Danae. I'm also a junior computer science major from Maryland. And then we also have Miracle on the call.
Hi, I'm Miracle. Sorry I'm not on there, but my name is Miracle Jarman. I'm a senior computer engineering major, Chinese minor from Birmingham, Alabama.
Just a quick overview. We're going to tell you all a little bit about Bit Project itself. So Bit Project is a relatively new organization, and their goal is to make education accessible to everyone by creating fun, engaging open source projects. So they started at UC Davis, and recently they started expanding to other universities, and they reached out to us at Howard. Personally, I was really excited about this because I read a little bit about Bit Project's different like workshops that they're able to do for students, both high school and college. I know Howard has a lot of like computer science organizations already, but I liked the fact that Bit Project has like workshops or like events outside of the normal like I guess you can say like technical interview workshops. So I was really excited about this. I'm really happy that we can start a chapter of Bit Project at Howard. So now we're going to go into what Bit Camps actually are.
Yeah, so Bit camps are usually a couple weeks long. I would say, I think most of them are like 5 to 8 maybe, but since this is our first one, we're gonna keep it short, 3 to 4 weeks. They usually focus on just different areas of tech. So some examples of past Bit camps include there was a Twitter API Bit camp, digital history Bit camp. Sorry, there's like a jackhammer outside my window, but yeah, like a cybersecurity Bit camp. So those are examples of past Bit camps that have been held. And then we have the one we're doing next week, which is the data science camp. They're open to all majors, beginner friendly. You don't have to have any prior programming knowledge for most of these. So yeah.
Awesome. I'm noticing that a couple more people rolled in. Just a quick recap. Hi everyone, my name is Nicole. We have Danae and Miracle on the call. We're starting a chapter of Bit Project at Howard, and our goal is just to provide interesting workshops to those of all majors. All right.
Yeah.
So now we'll actually go into the Intro to Data Science Bit Camp that we're hosting here at Howard.
So for this Bit camp, it is exclusively for Howard students. Like we said, it's open to all majors. You don't have to be computer science, any grade level. You don't have to have any prior programming knowledge, no prior computer science knowledge. Like it's very beginner friendly. This one is gonna be shorter. So we're gonna do about 4 weeks, and the last week you're gonna do a project. And the content is all available on GitHub. So it's kind of self-paced. Like we'll be doing live streams each week where you can follow along and ask questions. But if you feel like it's too much or like too easy for you, maybe you can kind of go at your own pace, pick it up a little. If you feel like you need a little more time, you can always ask us questions. There'll be office hours. And then each week we have the live streams with questions, and then there's a lab portion that you guys will complete on your own time.
Alrighty, so just to kind of give you all a deeper, some more details about the BitCamp. So again, it is a data science BitCamp. So for those of you who don't know what data science is, it's kind of like it's what computer scientists do when they have data and they're able to like extract or they come to conclusions from data. I didn't actually plan that, but that's kind of what data science is. It's like they use like computer science and like to try and come to conclusion or create conclusions from data. So we are going to give you all like an introduction to Python, which is what we'll be using for the entire course. We will be going over NumPy. That's kind of like again, what data scientists use to like work with the data that they have. And that's like the first week. So again, as Danae said, if some of you are like computer science majors and you feel like it's a little bit too easy, then you can kind of like quickly go over that instead of having to stay on the call with us the whole time. Yeah, so week 2 is going to be an introduction to open data and data wrangling. So again, as I said, data science is all about data and being able to like come to conclusions from that data. But first we need to make sure that the data is like clean, or we're able to kind of make sense of it. So that's what we'll be going over during week 2. Week 3 is introduction to data visualization. So again, once we have our data and we're able to clean it a little bit, now we can use tools to actually visualize it. So we are able to share our findings with other people. So yeah, that's what week 3 is going to be about. And week 4, it's going to be like a final project. We don't have like a specific final project for you all, but we will definitely point you in different directions that you can go in. But the whole point of week 4 is to take all the tools that you learned from the previous weeks, put them together and make a project that you'd be interested in and proud of.
Sorry, real quick. I also wanted to just point out in the chat that Jeffrey shared with us another definition of data science. So statistics and CS for advanced data analysis, in case you guys didn't see that in the chat. Just very concise.
Yes, very concise. Thank you. I probably should have looked that up before this. But yeah, so that was a very quick overview of what this all is. Again, for those that aren't computer science majors, this will be extremely beneficial to you. I know I was talking to a chemical engineer who was working at Exxon this last summer. And they were talking about how, you know, they were given this really, really large data set, and they had to pretty much do a lot of things by hand. And they had to, again, come to some conclusions about their data by hand. And they said it took pretty much their whole summer. And really, as he was explaining it, what he was doing could have been solved with data science. And I'm sure his manager would have been really, really impressed with that. So like this data science isn't just a computer science thing. It is for all fields, like from chemical engineering to history. So if you aren't a computer science major, please don't be intimidated by this. It will be really, really beneficial to you. Yeah, so here we have
oh,
yeah, go ahead.
Sorry. I just want to really emphasize you don't have to be a CS major for this. I know we talked about our goals for the Howard Bit Project chapter, and my main goal is kind of demystifying what tech is and how to get involved. A lot of the orgs at Howard, to me at least, a lot of the events they have feel very exclusive to engineering CS students. And I kind of want to remove that barrier for people who want an introduction. a lot of events seem to be catered to people who have prior knowledge of programming and prior CS courses. And I just want to be able to provide events and workshops and stuff for people outside of those groups.
Yeah, that was very well said. Yeah, so thank you all so much. Here we have the QR code for the registration link, or you can type in the link above that, the tinyURL link. Yeah, so I guess that went really, really quickly. If Danae, do you want them to introduce themselves if they feel like it?
Yeah, so if you want to, if you don't want to come off mute, you can drop it in the chat. Kind of just share your major and like why you're interested in this data science big camp. Maybe any prior experience you have with data science or Python. Anyone wants to come off mute or share?
Hey, my name is Collins.
Hey,
I'm a
Collins.
junior computer science major from Howard University. Wait, junior computer science major at Howard University from Lagos, Nigeria. Anyways, yeah, I'm just really excited about this entire thing, projects and everything, and we definitely love to be a part of it. Yeah, good job, Jenny and Nicole and Miracle.
Thank you, Collins.
Thank you.
Collins.
Okay. Anybody else?
Hi.
I also want to go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say like it's also open to questions if anyone has it, but go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say I'm Naomi. I'm a junior math major, computer science and biology minor. And I kind of did that biostats project this summer, but I feel like it took me forever to learn like the coding part. So I'm excited to see this as like attacking it from the CS side. So I'm excited to do this.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, also, again, if anyone has any questions, please ask. Cool.
And so if you don't have any questions at the moment, it is okay to contact Danae, Nicole, or me outside, or you can contact the _bit project or BB on Instagram if you have any questions later.
I have a question about the live sessions. Like, when would that be? Like,
So that's actually something we should discuss here because we want to get an idea of what everyone's schedule is like to cater to like what you all need. So if you can, if you guys want to like drop the day that works best for you in the chat, and then we can send out an email this week about which day we're gonna do it on. And then they'll also be recorded, so don't stress too much if you can't make the live session.
okay, thank you.
Yeah, so just feel free to like think about like your class schedule, what days work best for you. Drop it in the chat. If you like need some time to really consider your schedule, you can send us a message after this call. Like this is for students, so we don't want to make it inaccessible to students.
Yeah, definitely.
Please do that.
Awesome. I see Mondays, Fridays, and Wednesdays. Evening, Mondays, Wednesdays, Tuesdays, Thursdays. Okay, Tuesdays, Thursdays.
Tuesdays, Thursdays.
Okay. So I'm assuming evenings would be most ideal time of the day. Thursdays can't work if it's later in the evening. Okay.
Okay, so I'm guessing what are they doing outside my window? Evenings might work better for most people.
Except on Thursdays. What time is too late for Thursday evening? Let's see. And for
Oh, yeah, can we also what time zone are you guys in?
oh right, time zones. Yes. Yeah.
Because Nicole and I will be running live streams, and we're on the East Coast, so we don't want to have it like too late, too early. Okay, so the bro, where is MST? I don't know what that means.
New Mexico question mark
Okay,
area.
New
Yeah.
Mexico. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bless.
Okay, so we can. Class ends at 5. For you, Tuesday, Thursday, people would like a Friday work for you? Is that just because you don't want to like do work Fridays? Because I completely understand. Or is it like a scheduling issue? Friday, maybe like, I don't know. What's a good time? Today, how do you make a poll? How do you make a poll?
Oh, look, they don't teach that in computer science. I don't know. That's something you have to like do on the browser, I think.
It's
But
actually up.
if anything, well, actually, I was planning on doing this anyway, making like a group me for everyone that's participating, just to like throw in questions. So I can do that soon, like after this call, and we can discuss it there, so everyone doesn't have to like scramble to figure out a time that works best.
All right.
We can have a more streamlined discussion about it. Yeah, it's really like we want to be as flexible as possible to make sure people can actually participate in the live session. So
Yeah.
we do need to figure out the times that work best. Is there anything else any other questions? If you missed the beginning, like about what Bit Project is, we can talk about that some more. There's also a Discord. Let me drop the link for that because Discord is cool. And I think more Howard people need to hop on Discord wave. So I'm gonna drop that link in the chat. That's for like the entirety of Bit Project though. So like there's a lot going on in that Discord. So there's lots of opportunities. There's lots of workshops for all of Bit Project, not just Howard. But we are trying to get more Howard students involved in that. So if you're on Discord, hop on that. If you're not on Discord, sign up. Like, don't sleep. Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm loving the Animal Crossing background.
Oh, hey.
I love Nook's screen.
Cassie, so we are actually about finished, but we can give you a quick week recap of what we went over. So pretty much we're starting a chapter of Bit Project at Howard. Bit Project is a relatively new organization, and they're starting to expand to other colleges, and they reached out to us. They have these like really cool like workshops and events, and yeah, we kind of want to bring some of those workshops and events here to students at Howard. So our first like big workshop is the Intro to Data Science workshop. It's for those of all major. I'm sorry, yeah, Bit Camps. It's essentially like a 4-week long workshop. It's for those of all majors, no experience required. Throughout the whole thing, you'll be learning about Python. So if you feel like you are familiar enough with Python, you can kind of like feel free to skip a little bit ahead. Again, all of the sessions that we'll be doing live will be recorded if you do want to like go back, but like it's kind of like a go at your own pace kind of thing. And then second week, actually here, why don't I just go back? Second week is going to be like an intro to data and data wrangling. So you'll learn how to like clean data and make it a little bit more readable. Week 3 is all about data visualization. So like once you have that data and it's nice, then like how do you visualize it? That's what we'll be going over. And then week 4, you'll be given time to pretty much work on a final project. We don't have anything specific for you all, but we'll definitely point you to some data sets that you can use. Again, this is all so you can create something that you're like interested in, like work with a topic that you're interested in and create something that you're proud of, or you can put on your resume or something like that. So yeah, this bit camp, we're still trying to figure out the time. From when people said in the chat, like either Tuesdays, Thursdays, maybe Fridays would work. And then we'll still try and figure out the times. If you have, or if anyone, again, oh, what?
I was gonna say it's looking like most people are available Thursdays.
Okay.
And mostly in the evening. But again, I can make a group meet after this and get a better sense of what times work for everyone.
Yeah.
But it does look like evenings work best for people.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so again, if anyone has any questions, please let us know. Yeah, this is a really quick session, so yeah, thank you.
Also, if you have friends that are non-computer science majors and might be interested in any sort of technology, send them our way. Even if it's not for this bit camp, even if they just want to learn more about bit project, because like we said, we're really trying to expand past like CEA, past just computer science majors. We want this to be open to all majors. If you have friends and you're tired of them asking you to do all the tech stuff because they think you know how to do everything since you're CS, send them over here. We need to do like a website workshop because I'm so tired of people asking me to make a website. I don't know how to do that. I'm not the one. So we need to do some of those for the non-CS majors. I definitely think we need to expand the SOB more because they have what's the major called? Information systems.
Yeah.
So that could be useful for them. It can be useful for any major really, but I think since SOB has that, yeah, computer information systems. Boom. So if you know anybody in SOB in that major that might be interested, oh, his laptop died.
Oh,
yeah, just send them the socials. We're still getting started. If you want to join the team to like bring these events and workshops and bit camps to Howard, we're open to more people joining us. Like since we're just getting started, we're really flexible about everything. We just like bit project emphasizes that it's for students by students, so we're all really just looking to like learn with each other, learn from each other, help each other out. So yeah. And then if you didn't see in the chat, there's a Discord for the entirety of Bit Project. So they share tons of resources in that Discord, like lots of workshops. I really wish whoever's outside my window with a jackhammer would stop. But they share lots of resources in that Discord. I know like they've done like UI UX live streams. I think that was just like last week. They share like interview prep stuff, just like learning opportunities. Yeah, so please hop on that Discord because you're missing out if you don't. But yeah, I think that I will drop that again for you. I think that pretty much covers it, unless Nicole or Miracle, you have anything to add? Anyone? If anyone has any questions after, like definitely just send us a message. But yeah, I think everything else was covered. So.
Alrighty, so again, thank you all so much for joining. It means a lot to us. Hopefully we see some of you all when the bit camp starts. What is the date for that again, Danae?
So we're supposed to be starting next week. So that's why we're trying to figure out what date what day of the week works best for everyone to do the live stream. So I'll set up. If you haven't signed up for the BitCamp, please do that because that's how I'm gonna get your email to make the group chat. So if you know anyone that was planning on signing up and still hasn't done so, please send it to them also, so we can get that group chat and figure out which day of the week works best for everyone.
Definitely. Alrighty. Again, thank you all so much for joining. Yes, hopefully we'll see some of you all at the big camp next week. Yeah, again, if you have any questions, please feel free to contact any of us. And yeah, definitely please register for the BitCamp. That's how we will be able to contact you all with just information about time and stuff. So yeah. Yeah, and that's about it. So thank you all so much.
Thank you guys.
Thank you,
guys.
everyone.
Thank you.
Cool. What's up? See you.